the one to see on VP4TV. He's wild and he's free. I'm on top, number 50, you and me. With his cunning moves, he's rocking endlessly. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the pool hall, lights from the chill. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the pool hall, lights from the chill. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. From the quarterback to the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just for fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. To the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just for fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper.
ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And it's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand. Amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done. Streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. OTG tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
This for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
Virtual cue in your hand. Amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. glad you're always there.
That was fantastic.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, how sad. Never mind.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Right, good evening all. Welcome back to VP4TV. We're here tonight for another big one in the 10-ball World Championships in the 10-footer. We have Albinario from Sweden who's just arrived again. He's not got any table time other than a couple of minutes. And Spectredawn, who will have been in and out all day pretty much. And if you go back and look at the 2024 Virtual 9-Ball World Championships, you might find something fairly similar to this on the one-loss side. Just give me a minute to tab out. Welcome to Steve. Hello.
There you go.
For some reason it took a while for it to pick up my voice there. Right, anyway, I was just saying to the two viewers that we've got that if you look back at the 2024 Virtual 9-Ball World Championships, which incidentally started towards the end of this month, so the anniversary of the 9-Ball World Championships is coming up. These two met in probably a fairly similar situation. The only difference was I think Matt was in the semi-final spot, and Albinario and Spectredawn were meeting to see who meet him, and Albinario won out 13-7 in the 9-ball Virtual World Championship. So this is a race to 13 tonight. So is it time for Spectredawn to cross over that line and take Albinario out this time and go all the way?
He certainly has a chance. I mean, I think what Albin needs to do to win this match is he just needs to play like Albin, you know, not too many mistakes. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on Spectredawn. What Spectredawn needs to do is he needs to break well. We already know he'll be at a disadvantage in the moving game, though it's getting better for him. He still is going to be handicapped there. But if he breaks like we saw Cobra or Interchange X break, where they're 70% or over, then he has a chance to break and run out a lot. If he breaks and runs out 5 or 6 times, I think he has a very good shot at beating Albin.
Right, just one thing to point out for anybody who's wondering why the layout has changed. The layout has changed, and you can blame Fast Eddie for that. Fast Eddie sent me a message asking to be able to see the chat in the room. So basically, when Stubb comes in and types bullshit, you can all get to read it. And so that's why I've changed the layout. If you don't like it, blame him. Anyway, here we go. Spectredawn on the right-hand side. I'll be on the left. So welcome, everybody. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I hope you can hear Steve loud and clear. Any complaints, contact support. Well, Albinario wins the lag, and off we go.
This should be a very good match. I don't see anybody getting blown out in this match.
Well, look at that rack. I thought that rack was tilted a wee bit. Maybe it's my eyes that's tilted. This sounded right. And it certainly was.
Well, that's a little tricky.
Yeah,
maybe he can get a piece of that 7 ball and kind of hold the cue ball here.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he's doing. And very well done. That's about as good as you're going to do there.
Now, if he gets right side of the 4 ball, he can go to the long rail and come across for the 5. If he goes the other way, he can go probably forward and around behind the 5. If he stays left side, he could stun the 4 in and just drop over to the 5. So he's got sort of 3 options in how he gets in this 5.
Well,
and
he really doesn't. He's really got on the wrong angle on this 4 because he doesn't want to be on this side of the 5.
Yeah, that's probably the way he's going to have to go, though. Off the
He's
rail
going to
and
have
across.
to, you know, this going to be a little tricky here. Yeah. Okay, so he got it across, and now he's not quite right. I mean,
well, does he come up above the?
He'll play the combo.
Well,
I mean, he didn't really have much choice there. And this is, you know, this is the kind of combo you can miss.
Yeah, these aren't necessarily a gimme, if only because he's cutting us back quite a bit to make the.
And yeah, I think he needs
line.
to draw this cue ball a little. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Just try to hold it. And boy, he hit that very well.
Yeah, that'll work. Welcome to Matt. Welcome to Coldest Pillow. Steve, can you fix the 8-ball ladder?
This is a little spinner. Yeah, I know. Whit had asked me about that.
Well, this is looking like a good start for Spectredawn, and of course, the only mistake Albinario's done, well, he's made 2 mistakes. First, the mistake was he won the lag. Second one is he come up dry. So, this is what you need. Welcome to Hazard, welcome to Wit and Fast Eddie.
Well, Spectredawn's off to the kind of start he wanted. That was a very nice run out, very much under control. Never really got too far out of line.
Could do with a quick follow-up, though.
Well, this is what's the most important thing for him. He needs to break well.
Well, that is distinctly dry as well, and I think Albinario is going to be sitting sweet in the 1 ball. Everything's in play. The only one you would be worrying about would be the 6 ball, which is plenty of room.
2 to the 3 is a little tricky. He needs to draw this back and get pretty straight on this too, you know, because otherwise you're
you don't want to take the 4
on the 4.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is tricky here. And, you know, he's afraid of the 9, so
well, I think he's going to bail out. Is he going to bail out, or can he get out of there?
He's straight enough he can draw and take the ticky on the 4. This shot's not too bad. He got straight enough. I think he's going to hit the 4.
Yeah, but he might be going ultra cautious here and coming right up the table. See, just like I thought, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do to make sure he get right out of there. And
yeah,
he's got to be watching the 10 ball now, though. You know what to say about this?
He'll drop below that. I mean, he'll bump the 8, but he should be okay if he rolls this.
Yeah, he is just going to roll it. Now, what do you do here? Do you check this up to go twice across and back below the 5 ball again?
I just roll this.
Just drop it in dead weight.
The tricky part here is you need some kind of angle to get across to the 6. He looks like he may come up above it. Yeah. So that's actually a pretty smart play because it guarantees him an angle here. And
well, I don't necessarily like this. This is trifling with the side pocket, is it not?
Oh no, you go straight across and shoot the 6 up table. He'll come straight across.
So he's coming inside. He's coming inside the gap.
Yeah, he'll go in the gap. I mean, because this is pretty easy to get in the gap because you're cutting the 5 in a way that the ball wants to roll straight across.
That's perfect. One Eye had a eye. Whatever happened to One Eye? Haven't seen One Eye online for a while. I hope he's okay. In fact, I haven't seen him for a long while. Has anybody else seen him? Oh, it's months we haven't seen him. Well, this is tit for tat. Anything you can do, I can do. Dry break for Albinario first rack. Spectredawn stole it. And likewise, well, up until now, Albinario looks as if he's going to return the favour. Yeah, one eye's been gone for. He's been gone for that worrying amount of time.
I think he'll just roll this and shoot it. I don't think he'll try to get better on it. Yeah.
You talked to him the other day, so he is around. I talked to him the other day. What I can't see that in the chat there. He's not well, right? Okay, that's more bad news. That's why he's not been around. Anyway, one apiece. Well, all we need to know is he's not well. It's none of our business, really, is it? That's better than not knowing anything at all, which is what we were 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, Albin got the corner ball there, the 2 ball, and no love though.
Well,
so you could kick at this right off the bat, but I'd be inclined to push up the corner, not by the 3, the other corner, and the reason why is very difficult to get shape on the 3 ball. I push up into the corner. Now he's going to push to
an edge.
That's no good. That's just too easy. It's too easy to slide behind the 6 ball. And I think Spectredawn will get behind this 6 ball.
Well, I mean, that's staring you in the face, that isn't. That's too heavy.
Yeah, that was was just too easy. That wasn't a good push out.
Well, this 1 ball's difficult to get to because of the gap. You can normally use the rail as a big target, between the ball and the rail. There's a big gap there to go behind that.
Well, there's a side pocket too.
No, he's got it.
Boy, he got away with that because that was very close to hitting the titty and bouncing out.
Well, he ain't going to be liking the next shot he's got. I'll tell you that.
No.
Right, try kicking at that then. Good luck with that. I think this is where he's got to
roll the ball up.
He's got to tie it up, and the danger's 3 fouls and that kind of stuff. But he's got to try and keep himself in this.
He's definitely going to be looking at the 3 foul because
well, that is a proper mess. Now Spectredawn is on 1 foul. I don't know whether.
No, but he was trying to make it so he couldn't hit the ball at all.
He's in 1 foul, and now Albinario could actually tighten the noose on Spectredawn here.
Well, he's going to get him on 2.
Yeah, well, maybe not.
Well, not good enough.
No, he can cut that, no problem. The only problem, obviously, is he's got no real idea where this has ended up. It depends how much of the 1 he gets, though.
You take the cue ball and you bring the cue ball back to the 4-7. You kick this on the short side, and the cue ball comes right back that way. See how it came back?
Yeah. Oh, it needed to be really lucky to get good.
Well, but it didn't need to be lucky. You know it's going to come back like that if you hit it. He hit it pretty good, not good enough. That's what you try to do in that spot, is get the 1 up table. He maybe needed to hit it a touch harder, get the 1 further up table, and get the cue ball to widen out a little more.
Welcome to Hazard. By the way, one thing I noticed, and this is for the benefit of the rest of the viewers, I noticed that I lost a subscriber. I went down to whatever it was, I've dropped 1. And the other curious thing is, although I can't tell who it is that removed their subscription to the channel, what I can tell is who did subscribe to the channel recently. And believe it or not, the most recent subscriber was One Pocket Slim. So I don't know what the hell Slim's up to. Does he subscribe, then unsubscribe when he decides to come into the channel? What the hell's he up to? Because if that's the case, maybe Slim is unsubscribed again. I don't know. But according to YouTube, sometimes you get unsubscribed accidentally.
Oh boy, he didn't hit that very good. And he's going to pay.
So anyway, I'll be checking out what Slim's up to next time I see him.
Well, I mean, I think he's going to play the same sort of shot here. Ticky on the right side and use the 5-6.
Well, this has got to be delicate.
Ticky on the right side and use the 5-6.
Well, this could easily leak out here and leave a cut.
Well,
Oh,
that
well,
was,
he played the pot off the back of the 7.
but he didn't call it.
Yeah, correct. You are correct. He did not call it. I never noticed that. Well, that's a bit dumb, wasn't it? I mean, that's a bit stupid. I mean, if that's a shot he was he just trying? I mean, at the pace he played it at, he wasn't played to be played safe. He was played to
playing
pocket.
safe.
Well,
He took a lot of the 4-ball.
I
He
don't
hit the
know.
4-ball very heavy. I didn't think he could make that ball.
Well, neither did I. It just seemed weird that he had it as hard as that. And obviously, when you first glance, look at it, you think, right, well, he has played the pot off the back of the 7. But then again, he's not called it. So that's a big fail. Whatever way you look at it, you've got to cover every base. I mean, you call the pocket just in case. And I mean, how much could that cost? I mean, at the moment, it's costing him 1 rack. Or at least it should do it. So he's got to get up the inside of this 10 ball.
Nobody's missed a ball, and I expect there not to be a whole lot of misses this set.
Well, Albinario's comfortable enough. Now, what does he do here? Come back up with the 10 in the side, or just leave a long roll in?
I'd shoot it in the corner. Doesn't have to be long, but I'd shoot it in the corner.
Yeah,
He's going to come up with the side.
Well, all we need to do now is Stub to turn up in the room chat just to keep Fast Eddie happy so he can read all his bullshit before Steve mutes him.
Or finds him.
Or finds him. Yeah, I can get the sense in his correspondence. Not that I reply to him. I just have a glance at his correspondence and then delete it. But he's mentioned money and fines and stuff. I can tell that they're beginning to bite.
Well, he's got the 3 and the 2, and no shot on the 1.
Well, he can't.
No love there.
He can't really get an edge of that either. Now, well, the one thing about this end of the table is there's not a lot of places to hide down this end. So
I think he'll push down and leave some kind of ugly looking shot.
Well, he could leave a cut in that 1, though, couldn't he? Though he could leave a cut in the 1 into either pocket as bait.
You can put it on the first diamond on the end rail, and you're looking at potential scratch with either way you cut it.
Yeah,
And I like that. Put him in a spot where the scratches are on either way, and if he's on the rail, he's not going to be able to dig into it.
Well, Albie's got bigger ambitions than that. He hasn't failed with a jump shot yet. He's got over the object ball and hit the object ball.
This is a long ways over the 8. Well, he got it.
What a shot that was!
No love though.
Yeah, no joy there. He got himself out of a bit of a pickle. That's a cracking jump shot.
Yeah, but see, now he can't push out. At least last shot he could have pushed out.
Now, hang on a minute there. Why is it saying push past? Albinario's... what the hell's going on here? Have I missed something completely there? He played a jump. Why is it saying push past? Somebody tell me what's going on here, because I've got totally confused.
I don't know.
Or does that just stay up in the HUD until Albinario's away from the table? That's got me lost there.
Had he pushed and and it was passed back to him? He didn't turn off push. Okay.
Ah, right.
Boy, nice shot there.
Oh, a nice little bump.
So this is just a little stun draw. He's going to have to leave a cut where he's going to go up and down the table with a 6. Well,
hang on a minute. This might be very good. That is extremely cute to get right into the gap.
That was risky. A little bump on that 9 and he 6. But boy, that was something else, that shot.
I mean, if he'd got an edge and a bump either way, he could have been in trouble there. So, he took the risk. Well, this is a make or break shot. All sounds easy, doesn't it? Again, getting onto the 9-ball.
His angle's a little funny because
Well, I
this is the
know.
one people overcook. Okay, he's going to draw down the near side, and that's a smart play.
Well, he's got to get up and down from this, hasn't he?
He just underhit a little.
Is
But
he
you
going to
can't
come
hit
up?
that too hard. He's got to go up and down.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Now again, you don't land until this is going to be way short. This is way short. And the other thing is, he was virtually going to land on top of the 10 anyway. But well, it's the bank, or is it the cut?
He can cut it. He's going to cut it.
Well, this is going to hurt if he doesn't get this in. And a bit early on in the match for this to be happening, so there's pressure on this. Oh, he's nailed it again. Oh, no, he hasn't.
No,
he hasn't. Just caught the point. And suddenly there's a gap.
Well, I mean, he didn't get on the 9 very good, and then obviously he didn't get on the 10 good at all. Yeah, Eddie, if you're going to play it at overcut safety, you have to spin it from the outside. He put inside on it. That's never going to hardly ever be safe.
Well, 3-ball top right. 1 ball in the middle of the table. 2 balls. The blocker. So this is a long combo, but looks. I mean, this is where you focus on the line of the 1 ball. You sort of virtually ignore the 2. You just watch the line that the 1 ball's going to take, and you can see the line that you're going to make to that hit in the 2, and you've got a little margin of error here. It all depends on the pace. It's got to be sort of deady weight, not really hard. I mean, he's got to watch he doesn't drop behind the 4 ball as well. That's the other thing. I think he's holding off it.
All kinds of stuff can go wrong with that combo.
Well, everything went right.
Pretty much no problem there.
Well, I think this is, it sounds crazy, but this looks like the toughest shot in the rack apart from that combo. He gets this, he's on the 5, and 6 ball is very adjacent. And how much damage is Albinario going to inflict here?
Well, the 2-game swing on the 10 ball was huge.
Yeah.
That's just a killer.
Now, what does he try and do here? Does he try and
stun
across and spin out? Or
yeah, I would draw this because it's going to curve a little. You can get around the 6 pretty easy. I would draw this a little left English. He looks like he's going to try to go around the 10 ball. This is weird what he's trying. I don't like this shot. I think this is risky.
Well, that's what I was thinking looking at it. He's trying to
nip he's going behind the 8 ball.
Well,
that wasn't a bad shot. I mean, really, that was a pretty good shot. I like what he did there.
He cuts this unless he's going to. I mean, unless he scratches, I can't see where this is going to go wrong. I mean, he's got the angle.
There's no scratch there.
He's fine.
He's a little straighter than he'd like to be.
So this will be 2 rails.
This one I would always go 2 rails. Just easier to get the cue ball down.
Watch that 9 ball. Watch that 9 ball. He's going to bump it, is he? Yeah.
Oh.
I bet he something tightened there. And I mean, in such a short space of time, 4-1 really ramps the pressure up in Spectredawn.
Yeah, especially because, if you're Albin, if you're in Albin shoes, especially against a guy that doesn't move real well, you just don't take chances. If you have a very difficult shot and there's a reasonable safety, beginning of this rack, you just play safe. Don't give him anything by being overly aggressive. And that
Two
didn't
ball.
come apart good, but he got a ball and he has a shot. And
Well, he's got a nice. Well, it's a wee bit. I mean, he might end up coming down the short side here with this. I don't think. Does he dare
yeah,
risk doing anything else?
well, you could overcook this and draw it all the way back to the end rail and out. You know, you don't have to play short side. I think you can get in between the 3 and 4.
Yeah.
He is going to play short side.
Well,
And
this
that's
is not
fine.
a gimme. It is by far not a gimme. This could catch a knuckle and hang up.
No, it's not a gimme, but he should make it.
Giving it due care and attention.
Well, the nice thing is he doesn't have to hit this super easy. He can bring the ball down table some because the 4 is sitting.
There you go. Caught the point, but it's gone in. By the way, how's the sync looking on that webcam? I had to, every time I put the webcam on, I have to change the audio delay to 150 milliseconds, which I've done. It doesn't save it for some stupid bloody reason. I don't know why. There's not a save button when you change the audio setting. It seems crazy. It might be actually worth me suggesting that to them.
Wow, I didn't expect him to put the cue ball there. I guess he's going to play the 6 on the side.
Right, now if there's a slight delay, then I just need to up the milliseconds, which I'll do next time. I'm not going to mess about doing anything like that tonight.
I don't get that. Why didn't he just stop that? Because he could
Oh,
stop
this
it and then just roll the 6. Instead, he let the cue ball roll forward, which I didn't get that play.
Well,
I
he's
thought he
digging
should have
in.
just hit a stop shot.
Everything's good.
Yeah, he's still fine.
8 ball comfortably goes. This is just a little dab. Well, the alarm bells are definitely ringing for Spectredawn. And what was the mistake Spectredawn made? That he got on top of the 10 ball, didn't he? He went straight up the table and didn't go on the 10 ball. He didn't go wide in the 10 ball. Yeah.
He didn't have quite enough angle on the 8 ball position wise, and then he tried to draw it down the rail and he didn't hit it hard enough, and then he got funny on the 10.
Well, look what that's cost him. 5-1 to Albinario.
Well, that's what happens against a really good player sometimes is, you only make like one big mistake and maybe one minor one, and you're down 5-1 and the guy's still at the table running racks.
Yeah. Well, this
I
time
think he's got a shot on this 1 ball. The 1 ball does go.
Well, what you talking about past 8?
Yep, it does go.
It does, but it's one of them blind pocket cuts.
He's got about three quarters of the pocket. The thing is can he get into the 3 without hitting this too hard? Because the speed is going to make this not go if he catches the titty. If he hits this easy, he can catch that titty and maybe it'll go in, but this is one you'd like to roll, and I'm not sure he can. I think he can roll it and still get a little piece of the 3. Yep.
Well,
and he caught the titty and it didn't go in. Yep. He caught just a little too much of the titty.
Yeah, it was tough cutting him at a blind angle.
It was, but he played a pretty good shot. Yeah, in that situation, you can always play safe. You didn't have to shoot that shot.
Oh, this is not going to be great unless it gets a nudge. Well, it doesn't go. Yeah, it does go. Well, needless to say, Spectredawn's up against it here. Got to get out.
I mean, Albin liked the shot. I thought it was there.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And
well,
boy,
that's the self-inflicted damage you can't be doing.
No.
Now, does Albie get up into the table? I mean, I think he's got to. Well, that 3 goes into the side.
Yeah, this is tough. He can get this on the 3, but he's got to just narrowly miss the 10 ball.
Did you try and tweak this to bump the 9?
The 3 goes on the other side. Yeah, the 3 goes on the other side. Yeah.
Held it below it. Well, this is, again, this is the make or break shot. Just get yourself good in the 5, which doesn't seem an impossibility. And you're good to go. needs to keep going. You want to just be able to come straight out for the 6. He might be going for the 6 on the side. Cue ball wants to go that direction. I don't know. Is he trying to hold it? Yeah, that's holding it. Well, this is going to be sore and painful to look at. That scoreboard.
Well, you know, Spectredawn playing under a lot of pressure, and you know,
Yeah.
that would be in the howler category. That 2-ball. There's no way he should have missed that 2-ball. And
Well, he's left it. He's left it a wee bit short.
Yeah, he's okay. He's just gonna have to draw this back a little. I mean, Albin's pretty good at this
Oh,
shot.
what am I talking about? I forgot the 8-ball was there. I'm too busy looking at the 9. My bad. It's that time again, folks. The head's going. I panicked there, thinking he was leaving himself short in the 9. There's that blue donut again. Well, 6-1.
Well,
And,
Albin got away with that miss on the 1-ball there. Spectredawn just gave it right back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3-ball.
That looked like a little off-speed break. He's not getting any love here. That kind of a bad little kick there off the 2-4.
Right, talking about the 2-ball. The 2-ball's off the rail.
Here's what I would do. I would push the cue ball right on top of the 2. I'd push out the cue ball right on top of the 2-ball. So he's cueing over the 2. That's what I would do.
And then you get put back in.
You're going to get it back. And there are some shots, but you know, none of them are easy, but that's a real easy push out. That's, you know, a difficult situation.
What's he doing here?
Now,
he's looking at that.
He's going to push to something that is also difficult, but not hampered by the 2. This is too easy because you can take this cue ball and put him on the 8. It's a little tricky. You could scratch trying this. He's not going to do that. He's going to go this way, and I don't like that. I would have played to put the cue ball on the 8. And that's no good. So he's going to get safed up here.
Feather edge and try and come down to the 9.
He's got a couple plays here. You could feather edge on the 9. You could take the 1-ball double bank over and put it by the 2-ball, and you know, try to put the cue ball on the 6 or 9. He's got a few options there.
Well, he's going left English here to use the 10-ball. That's what he's trying to do. And he ain't getting to it enough.
I don't like that play. Of all the choices, I thought that was maybe the worst one.
That 1-ball's off the rail. That's I don't know whether you get the cue ball out the way. The bank's not really that comfortable. Well, that's better.
I mean, it wasn't the best safety to play, but I mean, he got it, and there's nothing easy here.
Welcome to Mark. Sorry. Mark, I was watching an episode of Just Good Friends. Remember Just Good Friends? What do you call it?
Unfortunately for Albin, that just lined up like for a pretty easy combo.
Did anyone see Fantastic Mr. Fox on TV yesterday? No, what is that? That's a cartoon character, is it not? Fantastic Mr. Fox. No, I didn't.
Well, he came up a little short on that one. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't really want this much angle. But he's okay.
Just holding the line. Make it at market. BBC One, what the hell's that? I don't watch the normal telly anyway, as I said nowadays. I don't watch anything about buying houses or any of that crap. You know, Homes in the Country, all of that garbage. Antiques Roadshow, bloody Dickinson's Real Deal, none of that. Well, so, Spectredawn going to stem the tide here.
Yeah, I mean, now it's even more important for him to break well, because he's going to need to break and run some racks. to get back in this match unless Albin lets him back in, which, you know, we've seen Albin do that before, but I'm kind of doubting he's going to do it today. So
he was doing
Spectredawn's
his spoon creations. What the hell's that? Right, well, if he's going to get back into it, we all know what he needs to do.
Yeah,
At the
he
risk
needs
of
to break
stating the
well.
obvious. Oh, he's got a YouTube website, Metal Work something. I remember that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he doesn't need.
What he didn't need? What is that? A new American word, that, Steve? That's exactly what he didn't need.
Yeah, it's called a dry break. Sound like I'm a Scot, huh?
That's exactly what he didn't need. Yeah, I'll take a rain check on that, as I say, Mark, in the USA. I'll take a rain check on that.
Yeah, I think he'll just stop shot here.
If you find a YouTube channel about watching paint dry, you can give me the link to that. I'd rather watch that.
Well, he decides not to play the stop shot. Boy, I don't know about that choice. I guess he's okay. He'll just roll this.
I want to watch a guy with anything with spoons. I'll watch Uri Geller again.
Well, he didn't roll it.
Ah, that's the thing. Trump, see, Trump's hung the Ukrainians out to dry by withdrawing all the American military support. Well, that's certainly going to call his bluff and getting them to the negotiating table. It might be a good tactic. Can we time out, Mark? His birds look amazing.
His birds, not bugs. Birds.
That's what I said, birds.
No, I said bugs. You're Scottish.
No, I said birds.
Bugs.
It's birds. It's birds.
Yeah. Well, every once in a while you sound like a real Scot there.
It's birds.
I can't find my shit. That's because it's in the toilet.
Yeah. By the way, Mark, I was laughing at some old 1980s humour the other day when I was sitting at my lunch when I got home from work. I switched it on the TV and Just Good Friends was on, and you know Penny's mother and father, how the mother's always having a go at him because he's out of work. Well, they're in the kitchen, and she's organising the dinner, and she's got her back to her husband, and her husband's overlooking in the sink, and you can see that there's kitchen utensils in the sink, and with his back turned to her, he says to her, do you want me to strain anything, dear? And she says, no, darling, we'll wait until after we've had dinner. and I had a good laugh at that, thinking how unpolitically correct that is.
That's not a terrible push out.
Dear.
I mean, this is a little tricky here to play safe. But he can shoot the ball, and I think he will. I mean, shoot the ball, come off the end rail, hit the 2 or the 9. I think he's shooting this. I would shoot this. I mean, why not shoot it? Because the cue ball is going a good direction.
You see the crap you've started here, Steve. You've started crap in this chat. I mean, there's this bloody Spanish guy, Jose, in there saying I'd sound better in Spanish. I would only end up trying to do a Manuel impression.
I'm not quite sure.
Mr. Faulty.
I don't know why he hit that so easy, because he could have missed that 5 ball and gone to the end rail or hit the 2. I mean, he had a lot of options there. He rolled that, which, yeah, I don't think he should have rolled it, because then he hits the 5.
Is he trying to nip this 2 back behind the 9? No.
He's just trying not to foul. Now he's going to be hooked behind the 9.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's not very good. He could have got him a lot better than that. But that's still not bad. But he's got the 2 railer here. Go behind the 8. Go behind the 8 ball, and I think you got to open this up maybe with some. Well, maybe not. Maybe you don't have to open it up. Maybe just a touch of run in English. He's got plenty of room
I'm looking
to
to
go
see
behind
what.
the 8 and hit this ball.
I think this line looks as if it's going in between the 2 and the 3 to me. The commentator's eye thinks it's going in between the 2 and the 3.
No, I don't think so. I think he's going to hit the 2.
Well, he's going up top. He's going further up top near the side pocket.
No, this looks like a good line. He could even come short of the 2 here. Oh, why is he hitting it so easy? He's just trying to soft kick it. Yeah, see, he came up short.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, he was looking like he was going into the gap, and then he moved further up towards the side pocket. He's left it short. So here we go. Spectredawn's got his opportunity. Oh, he's stuck himself fairly. I mean, he's dead straight in this 3, so he can only go forward. The more forward he goes, the closer to the rail he goes. That's the problem with that shot.
yeah, and he's more straight on. I would have rather maybe stopped it and tried to go between the 6 and the 8. Now he's going to have to juice this.
Yeah, and he needs to. Oh, now hang on. I think this could end up ugly if he doesn't get a good chunk of that. Oh dear.
Boy, he hit that 4 ball really well, but didn't end up in the spot he wanted.
Well, see how costly these things are when it doesn't roll for you.
You can make this ball. It's not an easy kick, but
it's a good effort. Cue ball's gone.
Where's the cue ball going?
And everything goes wrong. So,
oh dear.
You know, I mean, things are definitely not going Spectre's way right now.
I keep getting Love Thy Neighbour. I haven't seen any. None of that appearing on it. Mind you, it depends what you're browsing for. Whatever you're browsing, your cookies will work and end up putting all sorts of stuff up for you. Mind you, I don't use TikTok. I don't even know what it is. I just, it's another one of these social media things, isn't it?
Interesting you played it that way.
Noticed
down to the end rail there.
I got an email from Facebook last week, I think it was, telling us that anybody who's got any videos that they've, whether it be something you've streamed to Facebook or anything like that, you need to get them downloaded because they're scrubbing them. So Facebook are deleting all your videos. That's obviously for the benefit of anybody else that's watching who has a Facebook account and might have a video that they want to keep. You need to get it done. You would have had the email from Facebook unless it's put into your spam folder. Well, it's 8-2 and a long road back for Spectredawn. That's a bit soft this time from Albie. Where's the 2 ball going? Yeah, it seemed a soft break.
Well, let's see what he pushes to here. I think he'll push. I don't think there's much sense in kicking.
I got that.
That's no good. So you take the 1 ball straight up the table and take the cue ball between the 2 and the 5 and bump the 2.
I got that.
You gotta watch out for this. You gotta watch out for the scratcher, but that's the play. Is go between the 2 and the 5, and that's what he's doing.
He's
trying to go straight to it.
The pop-up from Google Chrome telling me that
well, that'll work. Good shot.
This extension is no longer supported. Obviously, this is all Google's idea to stop you blocking adverts on YouTube. So as soon as I got that message to remove the extension, I promptly removed it and downloaded Firefox and stuck I'll say that again, you block Origin into Firefox, and it all works fine again. So stuff them.
Well, nice safety by Albinario, and he's rewarded with getting a shot on the 1 here. And well, is not automatic. He's got to get back for the 3, and then the 5 ball's in a tough spot. I mean, it's doable, but he's going to have to work for this rock. So I think he's going to have to come back, and this is tough. Either got to hit right before the side pocket or right after. You could try to go forward and go between the 6-8. That's safer, but it's tricky getting in between them. I actually like trying to come back, maybe hit just before the side pocket.
Well, that's what he looks as if he's doing. Oh no,
he decides to play safe. I like that choice.
That's not going to be any good.
Well,
especially now that it's a missed call.
And you do have to watch out for that on those kind of safeties. I mean, I think the idea of playing safe there was very good, and that's what I was talking about before. Don't give him anything. Make him work for everything. Don't take any chances. And he didn't. Unfortunately, that 2 ball went in and kind of backfired on him.
I've never tried that, Brave.
So he'll be kicking at this. I like kicking 2 rails, maybe trying to kick behind the 3 and use the 4-7. He decides to foul and lock up the 5, which, that's not a horrible play, but you're going to be watch this. He's gonna maybe get the 5 loose here and put him on the 4. Well, he didn't get the 5 loose, but
I like your idea there, Steve, because to me, if you're going to actually progress the rack, that's what you should have been trying to do, is get a bump on that 5 and loose it up.
Sure. But, he's playing for the 3 foul, but this isn't good enough. He's not going to get a 3 foul there.
Yeah. No, Steve uses the internal browser. You can't search for anything in the URL bar up top. It doesn't do jack. You can't do anything.
I use 3 browsers. I use Chrome, Firefox, and Edge, and the internal browser. I guess that's 4. Yeah, I use numerous ones. Just depends on what I'm doing.
What was the name of that thing? When I installed Firefox this afternoon, and obviously it downloads all your favourites and stuff like that. There was another thing I was looking at in a second because I was changing my home page on it, and I noticed in the menu there's an AI web site creator. I can't remember what it's called, but if you go into Firefox settings, you'll see that they've got an AI website creator, and I went in to look at that, and of course it's all AI created. You describe the website that you are, what your business is, and then it comes up and does all this crap. I didn't look at it long enough, but then of course
it's going to do that good a job.
Then the subscription service will come up. So it's, don't get excited about it when it free ain't free.
Spectre goes for it and misses. Not the end of the world where the 5 ball is.
Well, I think the problem here is that 7 balls is in one line to get to that 5 ball off the 4. So that limits your opportunities and how you finish on this 4 to try and get to that 5. See, the thing is, if you were finished this side of the 4, you would have a good angle to cut that and go to the rail and get a bump. Now going this way, he's a bit too straight. That's the problem. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coldest Pillow, a read all option.
Steve, can we get a read all option in messages? By the way, he still hasn't. See, the thing is, you tell Steve about bugs and he doesn't do anything about them. I've told him about the message bug where when you try and highlight a message, you don't get any little dot in it, so you don't know whether it's highlighted or not.
I know about that bug.
But the other thing though is that if you actually go down to the single message on its own, you can just trash it that way, rather than try to trash it from the main list. That's the workaround to it, by the way. That's what I've started doing, just doing it that way. Well, it might be another one on the board here for Spectredawn. Got to get up high enough in this 7 ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened because there's been some back and forth here, but I mean, Spectredawn needs to get on a roll here because he's so far behind right now that it's going to be tough. He needs to start breaking the run,
No,
and he can't get in this back and forth and win this match from here. He's going to have to start running racks.
it needs to slow up. It needs to
My
slow up.
messages won't clear. I don't know. I don't think they ever cleared. You have to read them all, right? I mean, when did they ever clear?
And don't forget, by the way, whenever you trash messages, you've still not got rid of them. They're in your trash folder in the internal browser. You need to go in and actually get them the hell out of there altogether. So whenever you trash something in the internal browser, it doesn't go into the bin and it's gone for good. It's still there.
I mean, trash. You're saying you can't trash your messages?
Well, you can individually trash them. That's what I was saying. That because you can't see that you've highlighted all the messages. The laborious way of doing it is doing what I've said, going into individual. Whenever you get a message in, if you've had enough of it and you've read it and you don't need it anymore, just go scroll down to the message, obviously, and use the trash that's there. There's a trash button that you press. It's easier doing it that way. It's laborious having to do it that way because the little dots don't appear in next to the messages. Anyway, what's happening in this match? Spectredawn's got 3 on the board. My 13-9 to Spec is still on. Well, Matt, I think you're anything if not positive thinking. If you think you can turn it around right now to 13-9, you'll do well to get that result. But yes, everything is still possible. Now this needs to bump the 10 or miss it, one of the two. That'll do it.
Yeah, select all isn't working. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. And even,
Well, actually, I think select all is working. It's just, it selects all of them on that page.
Yeah, but you can't tell whether it has done or not.
Yeah, you can.
No, it doesn't highlight them.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just the selection that's not working. That's the only thing.
Well, this is still a testy 7-ball. I don't care what you say. Well, you think about it. You get this rack in the board, and you're 8-4. You break and run the next one. You're 8-5. It's the chance is there. The opportunity is there. It's just if you can get these balls to cooperate.
Well, he's got to break and run racks. So nobody's had any kind of wonderful break-in in this match, and Spectredawn has to have it. He can't win unless he breaks well. Or Alvin gives him a lot of stuff, which I don't think that's going to happen.
Anyway, has anybody got any complaints about the layout of the stream? If you have, contact support. Okay,
so it's 8-4 now. This is where he needs to run 2 or 3 here, and then it's going to be
needs a bit of a roll. He needs. I don't think he's getting any. The 2 balls gone. 2 balls is gone. 1 ball's gone dead.
Well, and this is where the moving game comes in. Now this is a pretty simple safety.
Well, this is just he'll
do this.
He's got to tickle this soft. He doesn't want to leave an edge of that one out from the other side like that. That's poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to do that.
See, what you want to do there is you want to hit that into the rail and bump the 3 with it to slow the speed down. Instead of trying to tickle it, you want to take a little bigger piece and bump the 3 ball and then use the 4.
Mind you, this is...
He's going to pay for that. He'll try to put him on the 7 ball here. This is not the easiest here either. I mean, Alvin may give him a good chance back.
Looking for the 6.
Yeah, this is no good. See, the problem with doing that is that now this is just a little dink through.
Well, again, you know what you could do here. You could end up tickling this past the pocket, or just by the pocket, and there's a kick. Well, he's not doing that.
Oh, he's selling out. That's what he's doing.
Well, he's not maybe not selling out, but he's going to be nailed this time. Is Albie going to be brave and take on the cut?
I don't know.
think so. No.
But that's just as good or better.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's a shot. Don't take any undue risks. The position you're in, there's no call for taking any undue risks and trying to be a hero. You just take it to the table as it is and nail him when you get the chance.
You're ahead against a guy that doesn't move as well as you. This is what you want to do. He's got to get this to lengthen out, and he does.
Watch the cue ball. Oh, he might get lucky. He has got really lucky. He's nailed him behind the jaw. But again, look at where the... Oh, no, wait a minute. I thought that was a 1 ball. It's a 9 ball. It's over the pocket.
Yeah, well, he can hit this. He can hit this.
Now, does he have to just skim past that 10 ball looking at the line?
He has to just skim by the 8 ball, and I think he's going to have to hold it. He's probably going to have to hit this with some right English. Oh no, he's going that way. Okay.
Oh, he's just got a feather. Just got a feather.
That's no good. No good.
But at least he's forcing Spectredawn to run out to win the rack.
Oh, is he on 2 there? I don't think so.
I don't know whether he was or not. I mean, this is.
Well, that wasn't the best shot getting on the 3 there.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't say it's the most difficult table, but he just made it that wee bit more difficult doing that.
This is a little awkward going from the 3 to the 4 now. Well, very well done. So,
well,
I think that's.
This is. I mean, it's not been a break and run, but what it is the chance to get it back to within 3, and we could still have a game on here. Now, what's all of that chat there? Seen a geezer called Jesus on YouTube last night doing a review on somebody Starmer. Now, do they not do that in the what do they do in the American Parliament? What do they do? Wave their handbills around or what?
Well, they're not as crazy as what you've got over there. Not yet, anyways.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, he's good.
Just bumped it. Now, the obvious thing you would do is just let this come out and pop the 7 into the side pocket past the 9.
Yeah, that's
where the cue ball wants to go.
He can just roll this.
Now, I don't think he really wants to use any of that 9 ball at all. Yeah. Oh, well, he has done.
Yeah, he's still okay, though.
Yeah.
But he didn't really want to do that. He made it just a touch tougher.
Have you ever watched, I don't know whether, I mean, you've got BBC World in the States or something. Have you ever watched Yes Minister or Yes Prime Minister, Steve? Have you ever seen that?
No, I have not.
Well, that is a very good satirical, political situation comedy that ran over here for like 4 series back in the 80s. And it's about the inner workings in Parliament. It's actually it is very good comedy, very well worth watching if you ever get the chance.
He's got a ball down and he's got nothing, so this is where you need to play safe.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of options here. One of them is he can just hit the 1 into the 8 and take the cue ball over behind the 7-10. That's a pretty simple safety. You just got to make sure you don't make the ball.
I mean, he's going to. I don't know whether he's trying to thin this to try and go to the rail, come into the gap.
I
That's
don't
weird.
like thinning it.
That's what he's trying to spin. He's trying to spin.
That's I don't like that shot at all. It's just too low a percentage.
Yeah, it didn't
The
have the
shot I
legs.
came up with was pretty easy for him to execute. There was some risk of accidentally making a ball, but that was just too tough. And he's going to be sorry here because Albin's going to get him somehow here, I think.
I think the difficulty with this shot is that, you know, the obvious thing is you would want to skim off the one and duck down at the long grass, but there's not a lot of places to hide. And the second thing is that if you do that, you know, you're bringing the one ball down into an open space and you are leaving a cut on.
Yeah, he needed to get the one ball to extend out further because that's not good. So Spectredawn hits not a very good safety. They roll up a little funny and Albin can't handle it, and here we go.
This is a big shot again. Now, is he going to bump the four? I think that
missed the ball.
I think that was playing in his mind.
Yeah, and Albin's going to lock him on the 2, I think.
Well,
this is just in case he makes it. He's going to lock him on the 2.
He's serious? I think he might be going all out for it.
No, he's not.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
He's doing the smart thing, which is, you know, he didn't get him locked. That's the bad thing about that shot, but it was still, you know, this is still going to be pretty effective. Make the guy kick at it. Don't give him anything.
Can I just point something out, and just a reminder for the viewers that in all of Albinario's shots that I have seen in the matches that he's played, all the jump shots that Albinario has lined up and attempted, the major part of the jump shot is getting over the object, the intervening ball. He has done that on every occasion. Whether he's actually potted the ball on at the time is immaterial. I think most of the time he has done as well, but that's maybe a little bit of an object lesson for people in the tournament to work on their jump cue performance.
This is an interesting shot here. So he's got some options on how he plays this. I think he's afraid of the scratch in the corner, which is why he's going this way. But this, I don't think he wants to put left English on us. What he's doing that for?
Well, that used to get legs.
I didn't like left English on that shot.
Well, this is as good a chance as any for Spectredawn to put Albie in trouble here.
It is. You got to watch out for the corner pocket. That's the only thing. The corner pocket's big here.
Well, you've just got to be brave and go for it. Now, the thing is, does he try to get to the rail? See, the danger is bumping the 9 ball, and it's a tight space to get into if he's doing that.
Yeah, I don't like going that way. I'd rather be above the pocket. Let's see how he decides to play it. Yeah, it's above the pocket, but he hit it way too hard. He's still going to get him.
Now, I'm looking at where the line is to get to the 1 ball. The side pocket's in the way, I think.
He hit that thin and then spun it to get the cue ball to come down. He could hit it with no English and hit it a little thicker.
Well, Albie's looking at the line. I'm not convinced. I think you'd have to tweak it around that 8 ball to get there, so he's just trying to tie something up instead. Yeah. And again, it's no harm in doing that.
Yeah, but
it forces Spectredawn into being proactive if he's going to try and win this from this opportunity. That's the thing I like about it.
What it forces him into playing more safeties.
That's no good.
What you really want to do here is get the thing down and play safe, and that's not his forte.
No, he's going to bump the 9. He's trying to go for it, you see.
Yeah, and which is a horrible idea in that position. Now he's going to play safe, but that should have been his plan all along there, especially when he got funny on it.
Well, he's left the edge again.
He's left the edge, and he's going to pay.
Yeah.
Well, now this one should be on the 5 ball. I expect Albin to get him with a 5 here, and it could be right on it. See how brave Albin gets.
Oh, this looks good. This looks good. He used to just slow up. Well, it's good enough, but it's an easy hit.
There.
It's an easy hit. In fact, he's got to call the 3 up and down here into this corner.
You don't want to hit this easy. You got to hit this with at least medium speed because, well, if you're going to hit it easy, you're trying not to make it. You could hit it easy and try to bump it past a 10. If you're going to try to make it, you got to hit it with speed because you don't want to leave it sitting there. See, this kind of funny speed, and that's a foul,
shot.
I think.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's not a bad bet. 30 quid and John Higgins at those odds. It's always you're always in with a chance. The only thing is, I don't think he's got the staying power to stay in deep.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna betting on the favorites is never gonna make any money.
Well, he certainly won't be the favourite, but I mean, he's he's been there, done that, got the T-shirt. He's been to about 7 finals, won 4 of them. So he's got pedigree, but I think he's at that stage now where there are vulnerabilities in his game, and it's a big task to stay in it for 17 days. Well,
my buddy had Danny Willett to win the Masters when he won 15,000. That was a pretty big payday.
Well, Albie is, I think, just stifling any sort of flow that Spectredawn was trying to build up. The gap's going to go to 4.
Yeah, and more importantly, Albin only has 4 left. Yeah. So he's doubled him, and that starts getting tough to come back from. I mean, it's not over yet, but
we could have a mirror image of the match I was talking about in the 2024 Virtual 9-Ball World Championships on the one-loss side. Albie won that 13-7, and this is shaping up. There could be something very similar.
And I think that one's going to be dry.
Yeah.
But, here we go again where he doesn't really have a whole lot. I don't think he can make this ball, can he? I don't think he can.
Well, he'd be crazy.
He could cut it left, but that's no good.
Yeah, it'd be crazy doing that.
So safety-wise, you can try to go straight up and down with the 1 and try to get the cue ball to go past the 10 and then use the 5. It's a tricky shot, though.
Well,
he's going to shoot at this, which is, in my mind, crazy, because there's a good chance you can scratch here. Because you come off that 1, you hit the 10, and then, the hole's there, and you got the 9 you can come off of. I mean, this is crazy. Well, so he put a lot of speed on it. He got rid of the scratch, but of course he didn't make the ball.
Well, he went all out for it, and he's almost got away with it.
Albin will play safe here. So he could do the back and forth safe where he puts this on the 7 and he uses the 5, 9, 8.
No. He's coming down towards the 2 ball. No, he isn't. I thought he'd have been bringing a line down towards the 2 and try and use the 9 and 8.
Well, this isn't bad though, because this is better because he's got distance and a hook.
Yeah, he hasn't left any edge showing.
Yeah, he's going to kick behind the 8 ball here. And this is tough to kick in at this angle. Especially the 1 ball's a little too far off the rail. This is a tough shot.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Perfect. That was perfecto.
Beautiful.
2 rails it into it, and that makes the cue ball come up table when you 2 rail it like that. That was...
excellent shot.
That's how you do it, folks. Just like that.
Well, now he's done the hard bit. He's got to get this cue ball up top for this 4 ball because it don't go past the 7.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to draw this cue ball back into the 7. I'd kind of be looking at that line as just pull it back and hit the 7.
Yeah, that's a good line.
Yeah, and he's fine. He's all good. Well, this was a big match for Spectredawn. Our big game.
Right,
that kicking was something else.
Now again, get yourself high up in the 6. Don't go half measures. You've got to get high up. That wiped its feet. So, what's today's date? Is this the 4th?
Yes.
So, that little memo that I put up on the screen, what is it? I've forgotten the bloody date, and I put that in earlier. Is it the 13th or the 11th of March this straight pool starts? I'm looking at it, scrolling across to see what the date is, because I forgot what I put in. I think it's about a week away.
Well, I think he'll just stop this. Or he could roll this if he wants. Yeah, he's going to roll it. And don't do anything silly here. It's just natural to shoot the 9 in the same pocket.
Start Wednesday. So that'll be a week tomorrow then. It's a week tomorrow that they start, and I think it's 9 p.m. GMT that the tournament actually goes live. Yeah, so a week tomorrow.
Well, big break here. Spectredawn has not been making a lot of balls in the break, and when he has, he's not always gotten a shot on the low ball.
Well, I think
good.
That bet that you put on, you might have been better putting a bet on whether O'Sullivan's going to turn up for the World Championships this year. At the moment, it doesn't look too good.
Well, Spectredawn's break is just killing him because he's just not making balls, and that's what he needed to do to win this match was break and run out. I don't think Spectredawn's broken run out a single rack, has he? If
No,
he has,
I can
it's only
remember.
been one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Alvin's taking so much time for. He just shoots us in the side, then play the 2-7 combo. What is he doing?
He's trying to bump the 7 and get it out of the way because it's sitting a wee bit awkward, he thinks. 7 ball.
That was...
Where's the cue ball going?
That wasn't sitting that awkward.
Well,
he could have played the 2-7 combo.
Remember, was mentioned in the chat, somebody mentioned in the chat there earlier on, but this is Albinario's brain starting to backfire on him. He's starting to do stupid things.
You shoot that 1 on the side and play the 2-7 combo, and if you don't think you can cut the 2 wide enough, you play it rail first. You play the 2 into the rail and make it. I just don't. I don't get doing what he just did.
Well, what he's just did is what he's got a habit of doing and has done in these tournaments in the past, where he has a player where he wants him, and then suddenly the brain just shuts down and he starts doing silly stuff and giving Spectredawn all the encouragement he needs.
Yeah, that's just, you could even play safe there if you don't like the situation, but don't do that. I mean, that was, I mean, you got to think if you even, for starters, if he does make the 7, there's no chance, no guarantee he's going to have a shot on the 1. And the other thing is that you got to see that, boy, I could scratch here if I hit this the wrong way.
My little alarm bell's ringing here. Yeah, that's the shot, because the danger was playing it the other way and running up towards that 10 ball. He played that perfectly. That's a great shot. Now, at least he saw where the trouble was, because see, if you play that the way you would normally play that, the cue ball's going that direction towards the 10 ball, and he took that right out of the equation.
Yeah, it's hard to. It would have been hard to draw that tight enough to get on the 10 ball. That's very angle dependent. But usually that angle opens up more than you think it's gonna.
Yeah, but the thing is, the little voice is playing in my head when I'm looking at that shot, and I'm thinking, no, you want to stay well away from it.
Whenever I have that situation, I'm like, I'm going to hit this better than I think I need to, because it doesn't seem to kind of come around the corner as tight as you want it to most of the time.
Right, high up again. Got to get high up. Don't believe in anything short, because you can't be doing with the added pressure of having to make something.
He bumped the 9 ball earlier, and I think he was trying to make it better, and he actually made it a little worse. Because It's still okay. He's got enough room here where he's
Yeah,
not
it's
going to hit
fine.
the tit. I don't think should be able to come straight
Well,
across.
I think he's running forward here. He should be fine.
Yeah, he'll go forward a little because you don't want to mess with the side pocket.
Well, now we've got a huge break coming up.
Well, every break's a huge break.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a throwaway rack by Albin there.
Yeah, your 13-9 is still on, Matt. You've got every faith.
Still on.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that, for good's sake. I mean, that's you just...
He's got a ball down. He's got a shot. Everything is wonderful. Now he just has to run out.
Now, you know who's going to turn up the chat now that Coldest Pillows put his foot right in it. Yeah, I mean, well, this is a table you want.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's critical that the 5 to the 6 is the trickiest part here. Because he's got to get on this 5 good so that he
10
can get
balls
to that
in the way.
6.
Yeah, he's got to get. I mean, anything right down into the long grass for this 6 ball is fine. You know, there's nothing to do to go into the 7.
Well, this is tricky. This 5 to the 6. I mean, this is.
Well,
he's perfect. He's perfect on it because he's gonna come a little bit, you know, maybe a touch of right English, and he's gonna come right by the 8, and it'll be on a perfect line, just like that.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh, well,
he tried to overcook it. He's fine.
That's a tighter line than I would have preferred, but this is fine. He's got a nice little angle just to stub and kill this.
A lot of that depends on how much of the 5 you get on that cut. You know, you get a little more and it's not as close. And this is definitely a break and run on this one. Wow. And this is what he needs. But all of a sudden that crazy shot, Albin shot last game, you know, it's cost him 2 games and counting.
He's got to go inside. This is dangerous. You've got to don't do anything stupid. You've got to go inside this 10 ball. Make sure you are. Oh well, he's not, but he's got the weight right. But see, that's scary. If you overhit that a tad, you end up there.
Yeah, well, going inside's scary too. Putting that much inside English on it, it's kind of choose your scare, you know.
You know, there's just one too many balls on the table there playing that shot. That 10 ball just always doubles in size in my head.
Well,
anyway, he's got there.
Poison shot, and he's out, and it's 9 to 8, and this is the match is on.
Did we say this is a big break? This is a huge break. Oh, we've said that before, right? So here we go again.
They're all huge breaks. Well, last time he made a ball and got a shot, so that was, and he's going to run out probably 80% of the time. He has a shot on a low ball.
There's a 3 ball going, or 5
got
balls
a ball
going in.
Well, this is a little tough, but I think he'll shoot this combo. There's no easy safe here. I think he will shoot the combination.
Yeah, he's got a gap, so you've got to get that.
Now you got to hit this. You got to hit this with a little speed, and the reason why is you got to get the 1 ball to force past the 10, and you want to then go over. He's going to try to play safe.
Wow,
now, this is a tough safety. The problem with doing that was it was too tough. So if I'm Albin, I'm calling the 2 rail bank and stopping the cue ball because, oh boy, this is tough. It's tough past the 8 ball. I think he's going to play a dink shot.
Why doesn't he just play the very thin edge and double kiss the 9 and bring the cue ball? I don't think he'll get it safe though. I mean, I don't think he'll get covered with the cue ball doing this.
He might.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, he can't hit it direct, but can you get
didn't like
enough
that shot either. Well,
off that rail?
He can hit this.
Now, can he feather the back edge and skim up the table, up the rail? But the thing is, he's leaving the 1 in play. No, he isn't. He didn't get away.
He left the edge. So he can make this 1 ball. He will shoot at this.
The 1 goes.
He's going to shoot at this. And if you play it with inside, you can use the 6-7 in case you miss it. Although I think speed-wise, he's probably going to hit it harder than that. I think he's just going to go for it. I think that's the right shot, is go for it here. That's what he does, and he throats it.
Well played.
So, yeah, I thought Spectredawn should have shot that combination because the safety was
Well, I'm
difficult.
surprised he didn't.
So
in
you
all
got
honesty.
three choices in that situation. You can play safe, you can shoot the combo, or you can push out. And that's the thing that everybody
Where's the
always
cue
forgets.
ball going?
If you get in a situation like that and you really hate it, you can always push out.
Well, he's got the partner of the Red Sea there between
Yeah,
the
he's
7
fine.
and 10. Well, this
And
is
that's not very good.
this is his shot that wins the rack.
Well, this is not where you want to be because you got to do something here. I mean, I guess you could play the 6 in the side pocket. I think that's what he'll probably do.
He can come right down behind the 10. No, he's coming the other way, and he's missed the 4.
And he's missing it.
He's missed the 4. Here we go.
I mean, I would have rather hit that harder and brought it all the way down. If you bump the 10, you're still probably got something.
I think if you're Spectredawn, you don't really get excited at this because this is horrible. I mean, good luck getting good in the 6 from here.
Oh no, I draw this towards the 8 ball, or maybe inside of it. I don't know. We'll see what he does.
Hang on a minute. What the hell's he up to here? Has he missed something that I haven't seen? What's
I don't
this
know
all
what the
about?
hell that was. What the hell was that?
I haven't a clue. I think he's got himself mixed up here somehow along the line. I haven't a foggiest idea what that was about.
What was that?
Is he scratching his head thinking that there was another ball on the table or something?
I don't know what the hell he was doing.
Well,
look at this shot. What a great shot.
Well, that'll work, but Albinario's going to jump that and cut it and pot it. You watch this.
Yeah, well.
Commentator's eye.
I think he's got a pretty good chance of making this, but it's not a guaranteed shot. But yeah, I don't know what Spectre was thinking of that for. Like he was going to nip an edge and it was going to come down table or something.
He tried to play that rail first to get over to the. We're talking about the shot he's just played there. Oh, that's bedhead, green to bedhead.
Yeah, but I don't think there's.
There you go.
I don't think there's any way that was going to work.
That was weird.
Even if he caught it rail first the right way, I don't think there's any way he was getting it around the table like that.
Well, just as again another very successful jump from Albinario. Albinario's worked it out. That's the thing. If you go and do your homework, you can work out how to use this cue to jump.
Problem here is you're going to probably have to shoot the bank. Well, no, he can draw this back, and he did.
Well,
yeah, he did.
He's good.
So
all
back
the pocket.
and forth there. We'll see if he dinks this. I'd go back and forth there. It's pretty straightforward back and forth. You just got to make sure you don't draw it too much. Because side pockets and play the second one. Yep, and he hits it perfect.
Needs to keep going.
Perfect enough. Yeah, that's good enough.
Well, that's a big rack.
He'll play the 10 in the same pocket. This will just be a little bit of left-hand English and just kind of slide it across. He might come back out and shoot a 10 in another pocket. I probably would, so you don't have to hit it so easy. Yeah, he's going to come back out.
Yeah, all good.
Perfect.
Well, it's double figures now, isn't it? So
you know, Spectredawn got his chance and did not play a good shot. I mean,
it might all turn the other way now. Heading to the finishing line. Here we go.
Well, you know, it's another big break, or Albin breaks and gets a shot on the low ball. It's huge. He's got the ball in. He's got a shot on the 1. And this is actually pretty nice. It's natural shape to get to the 2. He'll cut the 1 left and go 2. Could even go 3 rails, 2, 3, or 4 rails. The cue ball wants to come up table. What's he doing? He's playing safe, I think. He's not even going to take a chance. Oh, he's trying to kill the cue ball. What the hell is he doing that for?
Well, he was trying to make sure he come round and get out the back of the 60 of the cut and the 2.
Well,
and he's done it.
Let me tell you why that's the wrong shot. It was natural to go 2 rails and come to the other side of the 2. You never want to force the cue ball like that when you got a shot that's natural, because the natural shots, I mean, you're letting the cue ball go where it wants to in the first place.
Well, now it's going pear shape. This is going to hook him in the 9. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he can cut this, but it's a hell of a cut.
You trying to tell me he can cut that and pot
Yeah.
that? Come on, Steve.
I've cut this ball in before. Yeah, that ball definitely cuts in. It's just a very difficult cut. Tell him, Bedhead, that ball does cut in.
No way is that cutting. But I mean,
that ball does cut in.
You've got to hammer that a million miles an hour. There's no way.
Yeah, I didn't say he'd shoot it, but it does cut.
No way that's going. I'll tell you something, you're certainly ambitious, Steve, calling that as a cut. There's no way that would go.
I just look, that's one of the extreme ones. I love those shots. Not that I'd shoot it in the game, but I shoot those in practice.
Not even I would cut that, says Bedhead. So there you go. And you know what Bedhead's like with his Bedhead cuts. I mean, that is extreme. Let's just settle on that one.
Well, I used to bet on shots like that. Those are fun. Fun shots to play.
Well, here we go. It's a big kick. Oh, that's never getting there. In fact, that's a terrible shot. In fact, the fact they never even got a touch in that 5-bolt.
That could be the whole match on that kick.
Hasta la vista.
It's probably going to be 11-8, and it's.
Yeah, that's a huge mistake again. I mean, to me, it's a huge target, that 5-ball. Okay, he's trying to get a line to hit it, but I mean, the fact he never even hit the thing.
Yeah, it was.
You're trying to pot it, obviously.
Hit it. Well, he got kind of low on this. I would have rather had an angle where it was just natural, but he can still draw back.
Yeah. Well, you just got, again, it's the usual thing. You just got to live in hope. Because as long as Albinario is not in 13, you're still in it. That's all you can grasp at now. And with the uncertainty of these breaks, you never know. Well, let's just say it would be a bit of a shock ending to the match. Spectredawn to get to 13 from here.
Is he going to roll forward? What's he going to do?
Well, you've got to watch the knuckle here doing this. Yeah, he's coming back the way.
I think he may just dink it forward.
He
can play for the side, or he can play for the corner if he goes forward. He might stun it and shoot it in the other corner. Shoot it up table in the other corner. Nope, he's going for the side. He just stunned it across a little. Okay. He's good.
Well, it's slightly blind.
Yeah, this is not a shot you're going to miss.
There it goes. It went the near side of the pocket.
Yeah, could have cut the titty, but it didn't.
Right.
Okay,
Big 3-rack gap.
A break and run out here pretty much makes the match very likely to be won by Alvin.
Well, 2 balls gone again.
He's going to have to shoot a bank shot on the 1.
Well, now this is where Albinario is either going to go hell for leather to get to the hill, or he's ducking and diving.
You would almost always shoot this because the bank's easy, and you can hold the cue ball there. I would always shoot this.
Yeah, this is a dead bank. This 1 ball.
He may bump the 3. We'll see.
Oh,
where's the cue ball going?
He's okay. And I think he'll shoot this. I mean, he might have played safe if he had an easy safe, but there's no easy safe, so I think he's going to shoot this.
Get a roll on.
Hits it good.
And it's just rolling that wee bit further away from the rail. And I think he won't do anything other than go through the gap here, I think.
Yeah, he's just
going to come round the back. Well, he's got to get out of there avoiding the 9, or come around the back of the 9, depending on the angle he's going to have. Or he might end up pretty straight in the 6.
He's just going to go off the end rail, come up between the 9 and he'll come angle. Up between the 9 and the 6.
That angle he's got allows him to do that. That's fine.
Oh, this is just natural. It's where the cue ball wants to go. That's the best advice I can give anybody about playing patterns is play lines where the cue ball, you're playing the cue ball where it wants to go as much as you can.
So, Albinario 4 balls away from the hill. And a showdown in the semi-final with Interchange X, where Albinario is going to have the pressure heaped on him because he's going to be the odds-on favourite in that match. And Cobra,
touch of left English. Yeah,
Cobra will be an Interchange X fan, hoping he doesn't meet Albinario again.
Well, Albin's played pretty good this match. He's had some things that he shouldn't have done that let Spectredawn back in the match.
He's done one silly thing, drawn onto that 7 ball, trying to clear the pocket, but I think he regained his senses after it and realised the stupidity of the situation.
Well, Albin wins at least 90% of the time from here.
Watch the cue ball. Well, that cue ball was headed south there until the 9 ball just brushed it and kept it in the table. But he's dry. Unfortunately for Spectredawn, he's not got a gimme starter.
Oh, he's got a good safety here.
I don't think he's not. Well, he's. I think he's got cover. He's got cover.
Well, this is an easy hit. He's just going to go by the 4 and spin it with right English. It's just an easy 1 rail kick. Come close to the 4 with a lot of right English. Hit the 1. He'll probably call it in the corner. Unless he thinks he's gonna. Oh, he had able to get a little edge of it.
Oh, look at this. Oh, well, he's left an edge of that, but is he going to try and nudge into the back of the 5 here? I don't think he's going to do much else.
He's going to try. This is not a good shot to shoot it, though. But he hit it perfect.
Yeah.
So, it's another easy kick, though. And if he hits this right, you should call this in the side pocket. He's got a lot of cover-up table. If it goes past the side, he's calling the corner.
Well, he's trying to get the meat and drink of this 1 ball to send it down this line, but the problem is he's sending it down into a wide open space.
Yeah, I would have called it on the side because you got cover. It wants to go that way. See, it wants to go that way. It's hard to get. It would be hard to get to the other side.
Well, I think this is where you get brave and you tweak this and spin it.
So this is where you put him on the 9 ball.
Yeah. It's a bit of spin. No, he didn't get it at all. He didn't do anything with it. He's just trying to let it run out. And well, that'll work. I mean, it's not bad. No, you see that area round about the 2 and the 4 and the 8 is a good place to be hiding if you get a decent shot to do it.
He's going to jump this.
Yeah.
He's playing the bank. If I jump this, I wouldn't do that. I would try to jump it and cut the 1 a little so the cue ball came back towards the 4 or 8. I would much rather do that than make a ball.
Well, he's yet to fail on a jump yet. Hang on a minute, he's got cover behind the 5. He'll take that every day of the week. Well, now, this is sort of calling Spectredawn's bluff here. Are you brave? You've got room to jump over that 4. And he's not having it. Because he could call a combo here if he was going to be really brave. Yeah. And I think that is hasta la vista. Although he might have just made that 4 ball slightly more awkward.
That little spinner, Todd, is one you can practice. I mean, Pang Ho shot that shot really good. It would be like automatic for him.
No,
that's a good shot to practice, the little spinner and have it spin over. You're not hitting it with a lot of speed.
What's Albinario doing here?
I'm not sure.
I take it he's running off the rail out past the 6, but no, he's not made his mind up yet on how to get there. He's just got me confused at what he's up to. I can't believe that. That is the worst bloody shot of the night. Albinario's brain has just gone to pieces there. What the hell is that?
Oh, gosh.
I mean, that is just absolutely crazy.
It's a laugher is what it is.
I mean, he's not even typing anything into the chat to explain himself there.
Well, that's
Good
probably
God.
true. That's probably true, Todd. It probably is harder to control that on VP.
That was absolutely, well, I'll tell you something. Spectredawn, he's in control of the table right now. Look at the 4 and the 8 ball. He's got a 3-9 combo. Can he get to this 4 ball, or does he do something stupid like that?
Like
And
that,
try
yeah.
and that's exactly what you don't want to be trying to do. He's took the risk and he's going to pay the price.
Yeah,
That's
did
still
he
a
really
restart.
need to do that, boy?
Fat lady's singing. It's all over, folks. Get out of this one. He's just sold himself down the Swanee with that shot. Because that's too risky at this stage in the match to be taking that on and hoping you're going to get good. Too risky.
Is he going to call a ball here?
Well, he's got the hit and he's going to come out pretty good, I think. I mean, okay,
No.
well, good enough until he bumped that 8 ball.
Yeah, that's no good.
Well,
So
everything's on.
This is natural shape here, going between the 6 and the rail. He may. I think he wants a little English on it, doesn't he? No, he's got enough. Perfect.
Well, 1 hour and 33 minutes and counting, and this match is over if this 4 ball goes in.
Yeah. Now I like going tight in the rail here. You don't really want to bump the 9. Let's see what he plays. He
Well,
he's tight.
He's
And
taking.
the problem.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable that he can't see that happening.
Well, that's the problem with not going tight. He tried to spin it tight, but the problem with that when you spin it is it opens up on the second rail, and he needed to stun that and get it tight.
Well, he's not missed one yet. I keep saying it. He's going to do one at some point. Is he high enough up? I don't think he's high enough up here for a start. He's got to line that higher.
The question is where's the cue ball going? Because it's real easy to go forward and scratch.
Where's the cue ball going?
And it didn't go in. You cursed him. That was your fault.
What do you mean I cursed him? You said where's the cue ball going?
No, you said he hasn't missed one.
Well, no, he hasn't failed to achieve the first objective, and that's jump over the blocking ball. He's done that.
You said he hadn't missed one. You jinxed him.
Well, I think there's doubts as to whether Spectredawn's going to get out of here. Because, again, you know, this 10 ball's going to respot it for a start. He's going to do something crazy on that situation? Surely not. Am I jumping the gun?
No, there's nothing crazy going on here. He's going to hit this pretty easy.
And then he's
Maybe
got to get
left-hand English to check the cue ball. That's how I'd hit this.
Well, he's then got to thin cut the edge of this 9 and get up table for the 10. Well, whatever you do, just go over the other side of the table, well away from the 10 ball. That's the golden rule here. You don't tippy tap and doing anything.
Watch out.
He's fine. Just
could have titty hooked himself. Could have scratched.
Now, again, what way do you go here? Yeah, he's running and he's keeping it short.
Yeah, just like that. That's perfect.
Well, this is your lifeline, Spectredawn. It's a bit of a short lifeline, I think. This to get to 9.
Well, Albin wants to make this match closer, I guess.
Well, he's done 2 stupid things tonight, which are, well, the second one is inexplainable. I don't know what the hell he was up to doing what he did there.
We've seen some strange shots tonight. Spectre's had a couple too.
Well,
let's see what happens here. I mean, obviously this is something he needs to get a ball and run out. And this is not good.
No joy, and that 1 ball, does that thin cut the other way?
It cuts into the side, yeah. It does cut, and where the 2 ball is, he should be able to get a shot.
Well,
I mean, this is a little tricky. I mean, he could end up hooking himself. I don't think the shot's that hard. But
I think he's fine. I think he's honestly fine, because obviously it's not got far to go to get to the pocket. It's all about just the edge. and he's going to finish up in this area here. He's not going to hook himself.
Well, if you hit this thin, you could leave the one ball short. There's all kinds of weird things you could do here, but it's not a shot he shouldn't have a problem with.
No.
Yeah, and this is, it's
Can he
a little tricky.
Can he just get the far side of that 7 ball and out past the 10?
Well, out past the 5. You can nick the 7 and go past the 5 or maybe at the 10, but this is really tricky. I mean, all kinds of shit can happen here. I'd be more inclined to hit this with more speed. The 4 ball is the biggest problem with speed. I don't know what he's going to do. I
think he's just doing my line. He's doing my line.
He was able to miss the 7 ball at that speed. He got it quick enough to miss it.
He's got there, has he? Yeah, he has got there. He's got enough edge to pot this, I think. Now he needs to get lucky with the 4 ball.
Well, he'll shoot the 4 ball up in the corner. I mean, it's going to go towards the corner, up past the 8 ball. The biggest problem is not hooking yourself with the 8 ball. You want to put some right English on this, though, because you don't want the cue ball to come back behind the 9.
Oh, the 3 ball ain't got there. He's overcut it, believe it or not.
Well, he didn't shoot that the right way because he could have hooked himself. He was trying to dink him. That was tough.
Oh, welcome to Interchange. Is Interchange been here all night? That's the first time I've noticed him in the chat.
He's been there for a while, yeah. Well, he can miss the 7. I don't think he's going to. I mean, I think he's sitting pretty good to get this combo here. He's just going to roll his 4 ball and then shoot the combo. It's not a gimme combo, but it's not one. These guys shoot combos so good.
Right, so
he's on it pretty good. So let's see what he decides to do here as far as cue ball. The problem here is you can't just roll this, I don't think, because the cue ball is going to go too far forward. I think he's going to have to put a little more speed on the cue ball. That's what he does. He puts more speed on the cue ball and he doesn't come up with a shot. Well, he's got a shot. Nobody's favorite. It's a back cut and then take the cue ball like probably 3 rails and shoot it in the side, 6 in the side.
Well, watch how
back
much.
Cut this, and the second side pocket's in play here if he does that shot. This is a little tricky.
Can he avoid the 10 ball as well and not scratch off the 10 ball?
Yeah, he can avoid it. It's pretty natural, I think.
I think it's thin enough looking at it.
He's drawn.
Well, he hasn't. He's run into the 10, which hasn't done him any harm, in all honesty. I mean, he's got a pot.
Well, he decided to play a different shot there. It was, not a bad idea. I mean, he just tried to hit it soft and draw it.
This is dangerous because that 10 ball's in play here. If he's just going to play that, I mean, you daren't do anything much with the cue ball unless you're going to go hell for leather and jack up and stun this firm.
I think you have to stun this.
Oh dear.
I don't like going forward from here.
I don't like any option here, Steve. This is something you would probably roll in every day of the week. But the line the cue ball wants to take, I don't like the line that wants to take.
I don't either. I'd stun this.
Yeah, he's jacking up for it, and he's brave. He's got a bump, and all is good.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
That's a bottler shot. You know that the voice in your head is telling you what you need to do. It's whether you listen to it at this stage in the match. And he did the right thing. He grew a pair and played it.
Yeah.
Now he's just got to avoid scratching anywhere to get on this 10 ball.
Well, he'll hit this with inside, but I don't like this. I like
you
hitting
can stun it to the 2 rails. Yeah, he's checking it up.
But he hits that shot really well.
Well, now double figures looks that bit better. It just looks a wee bit more encouraging.
His biggest problem was letting Albin get on the hill. That's what really lowers odds because it doesn't take much to lose a game. But he's certainly looking a lot better than he did a couple games ago.
Well, here we go again.
Just doesn't want the sellout break. Even if he doesn't make one, if Albin doesn't have a shot or something or has to push, he just doesn't want a sellout break.
Well, he's got a ball. That 9 ball needs to get out of the way.
Yeah, it did.
Well, now is he going to take his medicine here? Just check this cue ball and play the cut in the two.
Well, the biggest problem is yeah, I think he will.
Yeah, he's just killing it. I mean, he's not doing anything. Now I think he might do something similar here, sort of drag the pace off the cue ball here to hold below the 3, or is he letting it run up?
You just hit this with right English. It'll check up a little. The speed's not bad on this shot. It's just a roll with a little bit of right English, and it'll be fine.
Yeah,
but you need to put some right English on it.
Yeah, you can tell the way he's setting up. He's just making sure he's getting this right. Oh, unbelievable! That's what the right English does for you. It just goes offline slightly.
Yeah. Well, he hit the right shot, but he didn't make the ball.
Well, that might be his last chance there.
That's
well, Albie's he's got to get from the 5 to the 6, and there's traffic. There's traffic in the way.
So she's got to get from the 3 to the 5.
He's got to get to the 3 to 5 as well, but there's a gap there, though.
It's the side pockets in play. Oh, he's going to draw this. I thought he'd go forward around the 6. He's going to draw this. Oh, and he hit it beautifully.
That's perfect. Well, this is all about the line he has
great
here.
Shot that was.
He's a bit straight. He's going to have to waft this a bit, I'll tell you.
He's going to have to really juice this up with right English, because he's got to get this open up and get past the side pocket. I mean, it's very doable.
Well, the gap is there between the 7 and the 8. And he's found the gap.
Yeah.
Now,
it's just getting it past the side pocket that was the main thing.
Does he try and bump the 10?
No, I think he's going to go with left English here. He could go with right English. No, he is going to right English.
Yeah, he's trying to just get into the gap or get the bump.
Yeah, there's the commentator's eye.
Yeah. Well,
I think he'll shoot. Well, he's got his choice. He's going to shoot the 8.
He's coming back. He's coming backside for the 8. Oh, he's checked it up dead weight. I thought he was going to let it run across with the check, but no, that'll do it. Game over, folks. After 1 hour and 45 minutes, it's another scalp for Albin. Well, maybe not quite yet. He's still got to get the 9 in a hole.
Yeah, come up a little funny on this.
And there we go. And Albinario does Spectredawn again.
Good tournament for Spectredawn. I'm sure he's learning something every tournament.
Well, he's learning one thing. He's learning that if you meet Albinario, you're in trouble. And he still hasn't got over that hurdle yet. But it's a 13-10 win for Albinario. And confirmation on the bracket, that is. We've no more matches at the moment, of course, because all we have is 2 matches left. We've got Albinario and Interchange X in the semi-final, and that deadline date is March the 11th to see who's going to play Cobra in the final. Let's look at the stats. Are they going to be worth watching?
So Spectredawn's 2 losses in this tournament were 17-15 to Albin and 13-10 to Albin. So Albin is the guy that Spectredawn is not a fan of in this tournament.
Yeah, he's sick of the sight of him.
2 losses.
That
really hurts when you lose to the guy in the winners, and then you go and lose to the same guy in the losers.
Yeah, and of course you just lost him in virtually the same place in the 9-ball World Championships this year as well. So he's definitely a nemesis for Spectredawn.
He's going to be like Larry saying the bracket's rigged. Except in Larry's case, it was rigged. The bracket was wrong.
Right, well, look at Spectredawn's break. The average balls are very close, but if you look at the percentages there, the break percentage 68 for Spectredawn, 63 and a bit for Albinario,
well,
7 runouts from the break, 6 for Spectredawn.
Spectredawn did what I said he needed to do to win, but he didn't end up winning. I mean Albin played pretty good.
You look at the gap in the match overall. There's 9 racks run by both of them, 2 racks high run for both of them. Moneyball shot. Albinario never missed a single one, and Spectredawn's got 2 missing.
Yeah, it comes down to the little things. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that 10 ball he missed, which was a 2-game swing, was huge.
Yeah. Well, there we are, folks. We have got nothing much now. What did I say about that? What did I say about the deadline date? Was it the 11th? Wasn't it, for the straight pool? That's when the matches start. So that means that match between Interchange X and Spectredawn is next Wednesday. Is the not Spectredawn, Albinario. The deadline is March the 11th as well. So you've got the straight pool starting that night, and by 11 p.m. that night, we should, well, if it goes as far as that, we should certainly know who the finalists are going to be. Now, Interchange X, if you're listening, this is your chance to make the breakthrough. So far, nobody's done it. So all the onus is on you to take out this guy, Albinario, in a race to 13 and have a go at Cobra and see if you can do the double. It's a big, tall order, but you've got the chance of doing it. That's the fact that you're there gives you that chance.
My advice is just be ready to play, come in and play hard and see what happens. I mean, you definitely play good enough to beat him.
I would also bring your rosary beads and your prayer shawl as well, just in case. Because it is going to be tough, but if you're in there, you've got a chance.
I've never found that kind of stuff to work that well.
Bring your lucky white heather and your rabbit's foot as well.
Hoping and begging and all that, it doesn't work that well. You just be ready to play and come out and play your guts out and see what happens.
So well done to Albinario. Unlucky to Spectredawn again. When is he ever going to get it? I mean, he's well past winning one of these things. You know, he's well overdue. So, and now that you've mentioned that, I finish work on Saturday night or Saturday morning, and then I'm off for a week. So I'll be around for the start of these matches and, of course, the final, whatever that's going to be, of the 10-ball tournament. So let's not hang about getting these matches arranged, by the way. Hint, hint, because the sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
Do we have any good first-round matches?
Oh, we certainly do have some good round. I'll say that again, first-round matches.
DJ Simon and Shibo, that's good. Interchange X and Bedhead, that's good. Let's see, what else we got? We've got
Monster, Spud Boy, Rabbi, Sir Gresh, Polkabouter, Aussie Mick, Coldest Pillow, Hazard, Matt against One Pocket Slim. Now, there's the match of the first round there.
Matt against Slim, that's a good one.
Slim's trying to pull the wool over Matt's eyes, saying he's no good at straight pull.
He says that all the time.
He's trying to play him both ways there. Yeah, DJ Simon, Shibo, Interchange X, Bedhead, that's a good one. Albinario and this guy that's not going to show. Tommy against FT2, Power Slam, Brainful Out. Fast Eddie against Miskin, who played in this tournament, didn't he? And Cheeky Chico against Cobra, that'll be interesting as well. Linus against Larry, and Viking against Laser. Woody, who won't show up either, against Stubbs. So Stubbs going to get a bye first round, more than likely. And as is Spectredawn. So I'm putting my bets on right now that these two guys are going to get a bye. Spectredawn will be through and Stubb will be through, and then Stubb will be in the one lost side at the end of that match against Spectre. It'll be interesting to see how Spectredawn. This is the first time Spectredawn's been in straight pool, I think, provided he's going to play. So
it'll be good for his game because straight pool is the best for learning pattern play, and it's a great game.
He might warm to the fact that he's going to have a go at it and see how he does. So that'll be interesting to see if it helps his game. But anyway, that's it, folks. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. No complaints about the setup for the stream, but that's the way Fast Eddie wants it, and what Fast Eddie wants, he gets. So thanks to Steve for his company, and we will see you all later. And Lumpy's been kicked, just so that you know. See you later.
Good night.
Take care, guys. See you later.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.